Hey, I know that it's been a rough couple of days in the crypto space, but I just wanted to hop on here really fast and walk you through this crypto fear and greed index chart. If you can see, we are sitting at 29 right now on the ranking. And whenever it's red or the market is really, really fearful, that's usually a time to buy. And I know it's hard, got to trick your mind into thinking the opposite of what you normally would, because right now I can guarantee you there's a bunch of people right now panic selling. You might be one of those people that have already panic sold, or you're really thinking about selling. And I know because I have been there. I started in the crypto market late 2017 or 2018. It was right at the very, very top of that big long bull market cycle. I put like $2,000 into the market and it turned into $8,000 literally like within a week. So I thought I was a genius and just kept putting more money, but we were at the very, very, very top of the cycle. So needless to say, I lost most of my money during that cycle and then continued to build my portfolio over the next couple of years. And the first time I panic sold was in 2020. I think it was in August. And I had been accumulating Chainlink. The ticker is LINK. And it's still one of my favorite cryptos, even right now. But I had about 10,000. At the time, I'd probably invested, I don't know, $10,000 or $12,000 into the project, and it went up to about $20, and I'd accumulated most of it at $1.50 or $2. So I was up quite a bit. I think my portfolio was worth 120,000 or 130,000 in Link. And I just watched the market tank. It went from $20 like clear down to $9. And I panic sold right around $12 or $13, if I remember right. I just wanted to take some profit. The market had taken almost every single thing, and I was still up a little bit, so I wanted to take whatever I could off the table at that point. And so I ended up with like, I don't know, $30,000 in profit or something like that. But immediately there was a V-shaped recovery, and Link went from $9 back up, and I think it finished the cycle out at like $52. So if I would have just been able to hold and not panic sell and get through that really, really tough emotional time, and I tell you, your heart is your heart is beating so fast, and you're sweating, and it's so hard to watch the charts, especially when you've been having gains like we see in the crypto market. So anyway, that's my story, but it would have been worth $500,000 within the next 7-8 months if I would have just held on to it. And then if I would have moved Link into Bitcoin, it would be sitting right now at about $1.3 million. So you can see how just a couple of choices, and there's always like woulda, coulda, shoulda in this market. You're always going to have that. So don't play that game. Just play your game. Know what your rules are, and only invest in projects that you care about and that you think have real use case, because there's a ton of memes, and yeah, people make a lot of money off of them, but most people don't. I would say over 97% of people will lose money when you don't know what kind of a project that you're investing in. So anyway, we're at 29 on the crypto fear and greed index. And as you can see, clear back in August of 23, we hit down to 37, maybe 32, but it only stayed there for like a month. And the next time it got really, really fearful, we only stayed there a handful of days in July of 2024. And then we went back down to fearful again in August of 2024. And we stayed there for just a handful of days. And then it went down to 26 in September of last year. And we stayed there from September to, about 2 weeks. 2 weeks in September is all. So as you can see, when we do get very, very fearful, it only stays there for a couple of days, and then it bounces right back, maybe a couple of weeks. So hold out, hold strong. Obviously not financial advice. You guys know the money that you have or the money that you can risk. Don't put money into crypto that you can't risk, because it is very speculative. It's very volatile still. There is regulation coming, but it's not here yet. But that's also what makes this market great. You can make a lot more money than you can in traditional investments. So, but be careful. And, on the opposite side of the fear, there's also greed, right? When we get up into this green spot over $100,000, and when you hit up here, like we were in December of 2023, and we hit it again in March of 2024. And if you go back and look at the crypto chart, any chart in March of 2024, you will see that it probably would have been a great time to take profits, or at least your initial investment out of the market. So the other great thing is if you can learn how to take profits, which is also really hard to do because you have everyone telling you that it's going to go to the moon. It's going to $1 million. And so when you're up, 100% or 200% or even 300%, you still don't want to sell, because what if it goes up 1,000% or, 12 X's from here? And so a lot of people don't take profits when they should take profit too. And that's traditionally when the rest of the people are just jumping in right at the top of the cycle. And it happened to me too. I came in right at the top of the cycle when I first entered crypto, and I lost a ton of money. So at least lost all my profit anyway. But yeah, take a look at this chart and take a look at your crypto investments and just see how it matches up against this fear and greed index. And, if you just keep it simple, there's maybe 4 or 5 charts that I look at, and that's it. And when it hits certain parts and I can follow my rules, then I take some profit. I did take a little bit off the table in January, like January 26th or 27th of this year, 2025. Man, on days like today, I'm wishing I would have taken more so that I could buy back into the market at these awesome, awesome low prices. So that's all I've got today. And reach out if you need anything at all. And like and subscribe to the channel for more content like this. We'll talk to you soon. Bye-bye.